I'm going to have rotator cuff surgery on my
Oh,
right.
wow. Okay.
I have a tear that has cut the tendon completely on my supraspinatus,
Okay.
and it's rolling back. And I asked the doctor, I'm like, well, if he's like, so if it's has got more fatty in it, and it's basically if it's too far gone as far as the suppleness of the muscle, then there might not be, he has to do something extra. And so I'm thinking that if I work on it with fascial release and
Okay, so let's hold on just like right there. So it's completely torn, or it's a partial tear, and it's the tendon tearing away from the bone?
yeah, it's completely torn.
Completely taken off from the bone.
Yeah, and it's rolling back towards my neck, like.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking if I keep it moving, at least it might help it when he gets in there, that he might be able to manipulate a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, if it's completely torn, I mean, if that's accurate, movement's not really going to do a lot. Just keep blood flow going to the area. So put like things like black pepper on it. But the thing to take internally is Schizandra.
Okay, I've been doing that.
Like bump up the Schizandra. It's very hydrating to the tissue, very good for like reducing like fascial lesions, but especially like in the tendon. Like in Chinese medicine, boy, this is me like quote Chinese medicine, and it's not even my thing. But in Chinese medicine, they use it to help build tendon. They like if you were to have like a tear, but it wasn't torn away from the bone, it's what you would use. Or if you had like a strain or a sprain, or a really bad type of tendonitis or something. So I would take the Schizandra internally. I would put black pepper on it, but I would also probably rotate the black pepper with helichrysum. Like I would go back and forth, and the helichrysum unwinds the fascia a bit. It will still be kind of hydrating to the tissue. It will keep the blood moving in all the area. I think if you just rotate those two with the Schizandra internally, it could be helpful. And then just a couple days before the surgery, stop taking everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how often and how much of the
Schizandra at least a couple of times a day, and the other stuff you put on as much as you want.
Okay, so just a couple of drops a couple of times a day.
Like I'd probably do 3 twice a day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Should I keep doing the Pau d'Arco and all the stuff for the?
I would. Yeah, I would, just because you're having that respiratory stuff, and yeah.
Thank you so much.
Hard to gauge if things are, because you had the big sad thing happen, so it's hard to gauge how well it's working, but doesn't hurt maintaining some respiratory health, especially for the time of year that it is. So, I wouldn't buy another bottle of the Pau d'Arco. We were doing that more for the exposure to the smoke in your neck of the woods, and once you're done, I doubt you need to buy more.
Well, the good thing is that the air quality has gotten, they've put it 80% out. So
good.
Yeah, so we came back from a dirty city to a cleaner air. So. Sorry if anybody's from Barcelona, but
yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, good. I hope besides the puppy dog, I hope you had a good trip.
Pickpocketed the first night, lost my iPhone. It was, I've never been in a place where I felt so unwelcome. I'm not kidding. Like doors would
open. It was a karma vacation. Why didn't you say it was? Happened when you go on vacation. It was a karma trip.
I must have done some really bad stuff in Catalonia in my day. Yeah. But other than that, it's my first